Today's Bible story comes from the book of Matthew. It's about our guy Peter again. You remember him? Peter felt alone sometimes, and when he did, he knew exactly who to turn to.
Oh. Yeah.
Jesus, God's Son, was traveling around teaching people about God's kingdom and helping them out. He did amazing miracles.
Yeah, I mean, just before our story, Jesus fed more than 5,000 people with just a few pieces of bread and a couple of fish.
Yeah.
Now, after that, Jesus told his disciples, his closest friends, including Peter, to get in a boat and cross the Sea of Galilee. Jesus stayed behind to spend quiet time by himself. So the disciples got into the boat. This one.
After a little while on the water, something else happened.
Ooh.
Wham! A huge storm blew in and started tossing the boat around.
Oh, sorry. Too soon?
No, not too soon. It was perfectly stormy. The Sea of Galilee is famous for storms that just pop out of nowhere. Some of the disciples were professional fishermen. They knew this lake, but that didn't make fighting the wind and waves any easier. The boat was already a long way from land. It was being pounded by the waves, and the wind was blowing against it. The disciples battled that storm for hours. They were tired, probably scared. Both are relatable. But then something amazing happened.
Right before dawn, really early, Jesus saw his friends struggling in the storm. So he walked out onto the water to meet them. I mean, when the disciples saw him, they were terrified. It's a ghost, they thought. I mean, people don't usually walk on water.
Then Jesus called out to them. Listen closely.
Yeah. Oh.
Take courage. It is I. Don't be afraid.
Peter heard Jesus, and Peter asked for something bold. He said,
Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water.
and Jesus said,
Come.
So Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. Peter trusted Jesus enough to do something that seemed impossible. With boldness, he stepped out.
But then, Peter noticed the roaring wind, the crashing waves. He got scared.
Yeah.
He started to sink, and he cried out, "Help!"
Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught Peter. Jesus said,
You of little faith, why did you doubt?
And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. I mean, picture it. Peter being so cool, walking on the water with Jesus, and then bam! He sees the wild storm, and suddenly he's sinking. But Jesus was right there to catch him. He helped Peter back into the boat, and then the storm passed. Wow.
and after all that excitement, Jesus and his disciples kept going, telling everyone about God's amazing kingdom.
So, what does this story mean for us?
Here's the big thing we can learn. Peter trusted Jesus enough to step out of the boat, but then fear made him forget that Jesus was with him. I mean, Peter was a pro fisherman. He knew water. He'd seen incredible miracles, but when that huge storm hit, he took his eyes off Jesus and got distracted by the waves and the wind.
Yeah. But even when the storm raged, Jesus was right there with Peter, ready to catch him, ready to help him back in the boat. And he's with us too when we feel alone or afraid. We can call out, "Lord, save me," and keep our eyes on him. And to that I say,
Amen.
so when life gets stormy, remember,
Jesus is with you. Don't be afraid.
Yay!
is our true story from the Bible.